Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Gathering Hall. Kind of. The Gathering Hall is going on hiatus. It's unfortunate. So, I've had a constant struggle with my PC since I decided to start streaming, right? And that all stems from the fact that I don't have enough USB ports to run all the equipment that goes along with streaming. So, to solve this problem, I thought, what would be a great idea? Let's buy a PCI expansion card that has USB 3.0 on it, right? Seemed like a pretty good idea to me. I knew for a fact that when I bought this computer, that it had PCI Express slots on the motherboard. So I didn't see any issues with this. Oh, but I was incorrect. Kind of. It does have the expansion slots I need, but let me go ahead and slap this back in here real quick so I can show you guys what is going on. Okay. Alright, we're going to flip the camera around. Okay. So here we are in my dusty computer. So, graphics card, right? And if you look really close under the graphics card is my PCI Express slot that I need to plug that card in. There's physically no way to plug it in because the card literally sits on top of the PCI Express slots. So I thought, I've got this other computer over here, this other computer. Why not harvest the graphics card out of that computer? It's an older graphics card. It's an R9 290. So I'm going to lose performance in games, but, I play at 1080p anyways, and fidelity has never really been a huge concern of mine. I mean, I'm a Nintendo fan. I play Nintendo Switch games. It doesn't matter to me what the games look like as long as they run at a decent frame rate, a consistent frame rate. So I was fine with this. And lo and behold, hold on. We're going to plug this in here. Well, maybe. Ugh, I hate. Hold on, I can't see what I'm doing. I need a tripod or something for my phone here. Okay, and there we go. We are in. Okay, so we'll flip around again. Beautiful. Okay, so here we are. The R9 290 is indeed plugged in, and as you can see, once I actually get the screws to hold this into place where it's supposed to sit, I can then very, very tight, but I can actually plug this in. Just like that. And the fans still have enough space, however minute, to still spin. Should have been the solution to the problem, right? The power supply in here, I believe, is an 800 watt power supply. I'm not concerned about it not having enough to run this card. It is an older card, so it's not as efficient, but I mean, that should be enough. So I thought. I'm not even sure that that's actually what the issue is, but it's kind of strange. I got the computer back up and running. I got everything plugged in, and got the drivers uninstalled for the old card and the new drivers installed for the old card, and got the desktop and stuff up and going, got the monitors running, and as soon as I launched the game, everything dies, right? Like, it's kind of strange. It doesn't go blue screen of death or anything, but I lose all of my USB ports and visuals. It doesn't shut off. It hard crashes. So I thought, well, maybe the drivers that I installed were outdated. It happens. So I found a stable version of the drivers that was proven to work. It was released in June of this year, specifically for this card series, the R9 series. And yeah, that seemed to have worked for all of about 5 minutes. I got a game started. The game ran for a little bit. You know, I closed the game out, was watching YouTube, and the same thing happened again. So this leaves me in a bit of a predicament. So what I'm going to end up doing, I think, is for short term, I'm going to put the GeForce RTX card back in and kind of hobble along as long as I can with these things. This is what my temporary solution was before, and it does work, but it doesn't work great. These things, these multi-USB splitter things, these hubs, it works okay for peripherals, stuff like a controller or a mouse or a keyboard, but that's not what I need the extra USB ports for. You know, I've got 2 capture cards, 2 cameras, 2 mics, plus the keyboard, the mouse, and, you know. So even with me plugging all the peripherals into this thing, this literal hunk of garbage, I'm still short literally 1 USB port. I need 1 more USB port. And the goal here is to not have to unplug and plug things in all the time. So I'm not even sure that putting this card back in is going to fix the issue that I'm having now. I don't know what I mean, obviously I'll do a system restore to a point before I did any of this stuff, and hopefully that fixes the problem. But that being said, I don't know that for sure. And I don't even know if I want to take the time to set it back up entirely, because I do plan on getting the new motherboard fairly soon. So I guess for the time being, streams are just going to be kind of like this. You know, I'll be using my phone. We'll do some IRL streams. We'll do another driving stream probably this weekend. I've got a table in the studio here now that we can do some tabletop stuff on, so we'll do some tabletop gaming, and I'll just be streaming from my phone. It's not ideal, but at least there will still be some kind of content until I can get the PC up to scratch. But yeah, that is just a short update for you guys, and, you know, so I'm sad. I'm very, very sad. You know, I was so excited when I got this card in, because I had, like I said, I've been struggling with this problem of not enough USB ports since I started streaming. And another thing that happens is the USB splitters kind of get overloaded and they drop information. So, like, occasionally a button press just won't register, or it'll drop frames on our cameras or on the capture cards, or the mics will just cut out randomly. So all in an effort to make the streams higher quality, we'll be upgrading the motherboard to a full-size motherboard, because this one I think is a micro or a mini. I don't actually remember which one it is. I want to say mini ATX. So if we can go with the full size, it'll be a non-issue with the, yeah, you know. I mean, clearly I've done as much as I can as far as safe spacing. Like, this is not where hard drives are meant to be mounted, but I don't have any other options. I've actually got 4 hard drives in this computer. There are these 2, which this one I believe has all of my like personal files and stuff on it, and then this guy here, this Seagate, is like a backup drive, and then in the shroud down here with the power supply, I've got the media drive for like video recording and stuff like that, and the drive that has all my games installed on it. So, if anybody's ever told you that streaming is easy, they have not done it. There's a lot that goes in behind the scenes, just for running the Gathering Hall. You know, like, I can't imagine how some of these other guys with several 100,000 subs and thousands of viewers every day, how they manage it. It seems kind of crazy to me. But just from like the technical side of things, it's way more difficult than you would expect it to be. Like, I've been constantly trying to find ways to make the streams a higher quality, and I think this is the next logical step. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this, guys. I just wanted to give you an update, and you know, I might not be streaming quite as frequently. I mean, obviously the streams have been not as frequent as they were, but yeah, we've had a lot going on, you know, as you guys know from the last update video. But yeah, it is what it is. But I will catch you guys in the next episode, which will probably be a driving stream this weekend. But until then, bye guys.